I am Nouroudin from Xavier College, Jaloki. I shall be presenting on the topic Conservation of Biodiversity in Nagaland. Let me begin with the meaning of biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variations of life forms at three levels: genetic variability within a species, the variety of species within a community, organization of species in an ecosystem. Conservation of biodiversity refers to the protection, upliftment and management of biodiversity in order to derive sustainable benefit for present and future generation. Nagaland harbors very rich and unique biodiversity and falls within the Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspot, bordering the species-rich Indian and Indo-Chinese geographical subregion. It is estimated that the state supports approximately 2,431 species of flora. The faunal diversity in the state is also rich with rare birds and animal species. The state has about 32 species of avian mammalian fauna, 65 species of avian fauna, 42 species of fish belonging to 10 families and 24 genera, and 9 species of reptilian fauna. It is also rich in diversity of crops. There are at present 167 varieties being cultivated in jute fields and over 360 varieties of rice, according to the State Report 2002. The Zoological Survey of India, Calcutta, has reported 700 species of vertebrates, 704 insects including 490 butterflies and 110 other invertebrate species occurring in the state. It is also rich in varieties of crops. There are 167 varieties being cultivated in jute fields and over 360 varieties of rice, according to the State Report 2002. I should briefly highlight on the biodiversity status of Nagaland. The world's tallest rhododendron tree, height 30.79 meters and 2.41 meters in girth, tallest paddy male de Kenyela in the world, which has the height of 8.5 feet tall and 1 kg to 800 gram yield of paddy per plant. World's tallest hottest pepper in the world, Nagazolokia, are also found in Nagaland. Besides, it is also home to endemic species such as Rhododendron wati and Rhododendron elioti found in Konoma and Zoloke Valley. Endemic bamboo species such as Bambusa nagalandia and rare and threatened animals and birds are also found in Nagaland. Nagas being intricately involved with the forest for their sustenance like agriculture, timber, medicinal plants, etc. These forest products are the main source of their economy. Biodiversity conservation in Nagaland. Biodiversity conservation in Nagaland has become a major concern due to habitat destruction caused by increased farming and shifting cultivation practices, urban expansion due to increased population, developmental activities, large-scale logging, mining, and stone quarrying. These activities have resulted in the loss of huge forest area which are home to various flora and fauna. Nagas have been conserving their forest and biodiversity since time immemorial. The concept of declaring Community Biodiversity Conservation Areas, or CCA, in Nagaland can be traced back as early as the 18th century. This is evident from the fact that the villagers of Pulangar under Xavierite district were the first to do so in 1818. Since then, the practice of community conserved areas has been practiced among different villagers all over Nagaland. Another notable example is the declaration of Konoma Nature Conservation and Trakupan Sanctuary (KNCTS) in 1988, covering 20 kilometers square area. A total of 407 community conservation areas are there in Nagaland. There are 6 different biodiversity belts in Nagaland. These biodiversity belts are home to various endemic plants along with rare and threatened animals. The Department of Forests, Government of Nagaland, is putting much effort to protect and preserve these belts. Besides favorable topographical climatic conditions, the study from different biodiversity belts in Nagaland indicates that biodiversity is richer in places where traditional practices are still strong, where people maintain a close relationship with the environment. In conclusion, I would like to say that since Nagaland has rich biodiversity and as the biodiversity belts are spread in different parts of the state, the measures for conservation should be adopted strictly and traditional practices such as community conservation areas should be encouraged. The local communities should be trained to monitor their resources and develop wildlife tourism, which will generate support for conservation. The network of community conservation areas in Nagaland provides a wonderful example of people's movement for conservation that deserve to be strengthened and supported. Biodiversity is the key so we can all live in equally. Thank you.